approach you if you have any questions for David and Christina. While everyone is warming up, David, I have a first question for you. I think you mentioned it already earlier, but maybe you can reiterate that because the Philippines is one of Viber's priority markets, what role do we play in the innovations that Viber launches and introduces, especially the one today?
Yeah, and I think it's important for me to bring out, used to be called the tax capital of the world, right? This is really where main usage are coming in. People are very open to use different features. So this is the part that we've seen tremendous growth. As I mentioned about, is how we have seen both businesses and different other features are being used so well here. So it is very natural for us to target the market that's very open to use new features. That's the first thing that we observe. The second most important thing is the birth of all the micro businesses. It's very encouraging when myself and my team participate in trade shows. They can see some of the videos they've shared. They're real merchants. We've been working with them for more than a year. And how they have leveraged from Viber, and this, what we have announced, is something they have been looking for. So when we hear this feedback, this is the primary markets that we want to use this to really benefit the users, both from the buyers and the sellers. Very important for us. And of course, for us to continue to grow that into different levels of business, as what Christina has said.
So actually, that's right. The video earlier was not a model, but a real business owner here in the Philippines.
You see Mon, Z, they're all great merchants. They started off with very small business, and they are growing together with Viber. I think that's what is very encouraging for us and very motivating for us to do more for the sellers and the buyers at the same time.
I believe we have a question here.
So if I want to be like them, what do I need to do? If I'm an SME, do I sign up somewhere?
Yes. So there will be communication about the link will bring you through to sell, walk you through the sign-up process, and there will also be a website to guide you through how to get this thing done. It's very easy to use, very good especially for micro business that's managed by one or two person.
For it? I mean,
No, it's free. It's really open up. Sorry?
Forever free.
Forever free at this level. Yes. Yeah. So there will be more features added to it. Some of the features will be advanced at later stage. But what we're offering, we want a quick start, especially for small businesses. So we can this is very important.
As David was saying, I think we recognize as the need of businesses that different sizes are very different, which is why, to your point, what you've seen today, plus some extra features that are coming shortly, are free and are very likely remain free. So this is our plan. Then, as the business grows, we think that in order to accompany them in the best way, we will be adding some value-added features. But ultimately, as for what David was saying earlier, we want to encourage the companies, small and micro businesses, to grow their business with Viber and to have the best possible interaction. So the aim of this is not to launch a paid model. The aim of this is to really encourage interactions in the most suitable way. And we've seen it during COVID. This is a part that I didn't mention because I spoke about it last year. So a lot of micro businesses were using the Viber channels as a way to conduct business during COVID. And that was good, but the problem was that the Viber channels were meant for a personal communication, or rather for a non-business communication, and they were used and sometimes, unfortunately, even abused by businesses that needed an outlet to communicate to their customer in a different way. So this is why we launched this, and we understand that, again, they need a free solution that will help them grow their business.
Thank you. Do you have feature for customer retention and loyalty?
From the business side, today, from what you've seen, not specifically aimed at that, but the fact that we're allowing customers to first interact with the businesses, and after that we will be adding automatic replies, we will be adding ease of scheduling appointments, ease of use of utility services. These can qualify without putting the word reward in it into retention and loyalty. Because of course, an engaged customer is a customer that comes back more often and uses your product more often.
Sorry, can I just ask you to stand here with the microphone?
And if I might add on to that, when we spoke to a lot of different micro businesses and merchants, many of them don't even have a website front. right? So for them is to get something very easy to use. To first, as you see, where will the research coming in to be discovered, to be searchable, and this is what they want, and to be a place that they can put the product catalog. This is a primary things that the microbusiness actually wanted now, and I think that's what they're getting, and for them to really start their business. So I think this is very useful, and as we can see, some of the businesses are already blooming. As our earlier tests, they're getting more search, they're getting more discoverability, and they're putting their products where they could not. They were doing door-to-doors in the past, and now they have a place, a central hub, that they can actually showcase their products. So I think that's very important.
Hi, morning. The other platforms are plagued with scams. How do you verify the legitimacy of a business before you import it into your system? That's the first question. Second one is, will the user experience be the same for business and users both on desktop and on mobile?
So for us, we look into the spam, the scam in the sense, look at how the business actually registered. But micro business don't really register that way. But we do track into how they are conducting their business in a way. So just like our current spam mechanism, we do want to detect any scams that's going on, and we will have to deal with it. Because micro business is a lot broader, right? It's not a registered business that we can verify with. But we will detect and focus on which other businesses are getting into the scams level, and we detect it. Just like how we protect our current users is we do have an algorithm. When people pass a lot of messages out, we do want to look into whether this is potentially spam or scam. So we do want to have this mechanism to continue to protect our users in that way. But for the next question,
Sorry. In addition to what David is saying, obviously we have preemptive algorithms that allow us to ensure that businesses that are known businesses or brands are not misused in the context of a self-serve service. And later on, added verification will be enhanced as well, because again, this is one of the most important steps we're taking to ensure that the communication remains secure. And then, with regards to the experience on desktop and mobile, today, given that the product as it's been launched is very much aimed at micro businesses, it's available on mobile. But the product is evolving and new features are going to be added soon. So, of course, a business that has over 5-10 employees, they will need different points of access and different accounts. And yes, the product will evolve to cover desktop as well.
Is this feature now available?
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Is it also open for individuals who want to sell their
Yes.
stuff?
Yes.
So can I sell my stuff, right?
Yeah.
For example, this.
Yes, my team can help you out. You can start right now. Yeah, it's as easy as that. So you don't need a web designer, you don't need a web architect, you don't need to pay for the web services. You can start right there. So it's again, you look at micro businesses, some of them are actually home-based and one person. And that's why we want to make it so user-friendly for everyone to be able to do that, because there are a lot of complexity to start a website or in other platforms. So we want to make it user-friendly.
Thank you.
Hi, good morning. I just want to clarify, is there like a shop or a shopping cart, or do you order through messaging only? And second question, is there also digital payments in the future or now? Thank you.
Question about payments. Today, of course, the transaction is going to be finalized offline because, once again, it's a product that is aimed at very small businesses. But, like I said, our aim is to help these businesses to grow. A micro business to become a small business to become a medium business, and why not, a medium business become a large business. So all the features that you mentioned, or rather the needs that we expressed, are coming. Actually, we have somebody here today, the VP of our FinTech Solutions and Business Solutions, and he's actively working on ensuring that payments and Better Pay are coming to Philippines, and they are. We already said that for us, it would be a major milestone, and hopefully next year we have a reason to come back and give you some more good news.
I'm sure.
Here.
Mano, how many accounts per that one earn a business? Not one or up to many accounts. And you have business or business You have can I register for business in one
How
account?
many accounts can you set up? Correct. Yeah.
Today is one account per business.
Per business.
It is the account or access. I mean, today is one account per business because we want to make sure that each business has its own business profile, so users can clearly identify who they are searching for and who they are communicating with.
Thank you.
Do we have any more questions?
Hi, thank you for your presentation today. I guess I'm just curious about how these solutions or offerings are they open to like, for example, my mom has a pastry business and she has a dedicated delivery partner. Is your platform open to like accepting these third party, for example, businesses? And do you plan to like really turn Viber into a one-stop shop for small and medium enterprises?
Third-party businesses, you mean the delivery business? Or-
Yeah, but not limited to logistics. For example, payment solutions and whatnot.
So today, let's say that the product is aimed at your mother who has a pastry shop.
Yes.
So she can communicate with her customers, the customer place orders, and today, if she's already using a different solution, she can continue to use that solution in order to deliver a product, in order to finalize a payment. In the future, however, what we want is to be able to integrate additional solutions in order to cover the entire sales cycle on Viber. But it's not an either-or situation, so both can coexist. The fact that in your case the business is more advanced and is already using third parties, it's great. But other businesses who might be smaller or might be different needs, they will probably need a different approach. So again, it's not an either-or. They can both coexist and work in parallel because ultimately, as a business owner, you use Viber to achieve the goals that you need. If all you need is better communication with the customers, more promotion, increasing your customer database, ease of use, that's fine. If you need the entire infrastructure, that's fine as well.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Any more questions? I think we're okay. So if there are no more questions, thank you, David. Thank you, Christina, for the update. We'd like to